Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss Beyond the Poseidon Adventure. So this movie stars Michael Caine as the leader of a small salvage crew that goes out to ships that are, abandoned or, troubled, that are about to sink to the bottom and go out and salvage whatever they can get off of them, that has any kind of value. He hears about the Poseidon and its tragic turn of events, lots of lives lost, a few survivors, but before the ship completely sinks, him and his crew is going to go check it out and get what they can get. Once they get to the ship, they realize not everything is as it seems. Getting to the valuables is going to be tough. Getting back off the ship is going to be even tougher because, parts of the ship are closing behind them as they move. And they ultimately learn that there are still people, there's still people alive within the ship as well. And not only are there people alive on the ship, but there are people with guns on the ship, and some kind of arms deal is going down, and pretty much all chaos breaks loose. And that's the premise of Beyond the Poseidon Adventure. Okay, the original Poseidon Adventure, I love that movie. It's so melodramatic, but it's so large scale. It's got such a great cast, so much great emotional beats in it. It's a really great disaster movie. Beyond the Poseidon Adventure as a sequel is absolutely nuts. Okay, the Poseidon Adventure is a serious survival movie, This is just nonsense, or a savvy guy would say, this is foolishness. The idea that they would go back to the Poseidon and the ship in the first place the next day for this is kind of out there, but I'm sure it happens out in the world of sea salvage or whatever. But the idea that all these people are still alive, given what we saw in the first movie, and that there's are arms deals happening and gigantic, I'm not kidding you, at this ship that was supposedly on the brink of sinking at the end of the last movie, now there's shootouts taking place all over the place, there's adventures happening. It eventually does settle into a little bit of a survival story, but by that point, the movie is just so bananas. I mean, it's some of it is entertaining in a wacky way, like Jack Warden is the blind guy they find is entertaining. And then you got the guy that's got he's got the wine bottle, the valuable wine bottle. There's some colorful characters here, but this movie is just goofy. It doesn't make any sense why all this would be happening on this ship. None of this ties into the first movie at all, except for the fact that they're on a ship, really. It's wacky. I think most people are going to be like, what the hell's going on in this movie? I appreciated it for the just pure bonkers nature of it. But the Beyond the Poseidon Adventure, one of the strangest sequels I think I've ever seen. I don't know whether to recommend it or not. If you like weird, outlandish movies, check it out. But you need to see the Poseidon Adventure first, because that's what makes this such a nuts movie, is how it fits in, how it dovetails in with this movie. What that movie is a big part of the appeal here. Anyway, I'm rambling because this movie is so bizarre. But anyway, that's my review for Beyond the Poseidon Adventure. If you want to check out more, I've got a movie review playlist right here on YouTube. But until then, thank you so much for watching this one, and hopefully I'll see you soon.